Morning. Today we are correcting objective PO40. I can solve an equation with multiplication or division. This was like the objective before where we were adding or subtracting. Now we're multiplying or dividing. So let's look at our answers. So for our first one, we have n equals 4. We had been multiplying, so we had to divide by 5. Then we have n equals 8. We had been multiplying, so we had to divide by 3. And n equals -3. We had been multiplying by -9, so we had to divide by -9. So it is important for us to remember, I don't know why there's voices. It is important for us to remember those multiplying and dividing with negative number rules. So if we had a positive 27 and a -9, our answer is -3. Any questions on that top row? All right, middle row. N equals 8. We had been dividing by 6, so we had to multiply by 6. N equals 35. We divided by 7, so we had to multiply by 7. And n equals -100. We had divided by -5, so we had to multiply both sides by -5. Remember, with those opposite operations, we are balancing out both sides. Whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. Any questions on the middle row? And the bottom row. N equals 48. We had divided by 12, so we had to multiply by 12. N equals 6. We had multiplied by -11, so we divided by -11. And n equals -4. We had multiplied by 10, so we had to divide both sides by 10. Any questions on the bottom row? Jimena? Yeah. The middle row? I have 18.
Oh, I thought you said 8.
No, 18. Always good to double check. So is that what you got? Okay. All right, so let's look at the bottom. It says using multiplication and division each once, write 2 equations. So 4 equations total that each have a variable with a value of 8. We talked about making your equation using the number 8 and then putting the variable in for the 8. So I could do something like 8 times 5 equals 40. So then I'm going to put an n in for that, and it would be n times 5, or 5n equals 40. So that's using multiplication. I can use those same numbers and make it a division problem, and I could say 40 divided by n equals 5. So you find your equation with the 8. Please stop talking. You find your equation with the 8, and then you put an n in for that 8. Okay? Any questions? Anybody want to check to see if their equation works? There will be ones like this on the test next week. We are testing on this next week. The final test will be on Thursday of next week. So we need to make sure we're understanding. Amanda, what was yours?
32 divided by n equals 4.
Yeah, because if I put an 8 in there, 32 divided by 8 equals 4, so that works. Anybody else want to check one of theirs? Madison?
I said 80 divided by 8 is 10.
So where's your variable? So 80 divided by n equals 10. Yep.
And then I said n, and then I X'd out 8, so then it's 8.
So when you do it on the test, you're going to write the 8 one first. You have to rewrite it with that variable. Don't just cross it off and put the n on top. Actually rewrite it on the test so it'll be easy for me to see. Okay? So make sure you're rewriting with that variable. And that does work. 80 divided by 8 does equal 10. Any other one we want to check? right, so that is, the corrections for that for today. If you are watching this at home, I hope you are well and I hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful day.